So welcome back to week 2, video number 4, starting at slide 18. So we're talking about our strategic plan, and we're going to walk through the steps to doing this task and writing this report. And again, you've got your planning sheet open. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to conduct a situational analysis. And that means that you're going to find out what's going on within your company, your organization, and what's happening in the external world that's going to impact what you do, what services you provide, how you provide them. And you're going to do that probably by doing something called a SWOT. Now, there are alternatives to SWOT. So if you decide to do your research report on strategic planning, you might want to take a look at one of these, but that's for another week. So you're going to evaluate, you're going to identify what's happening and then make some evaluations. So you're going to have to go through the following slides and just read the information and do some of the little embedded activities to test that you understand what I'm talking about when I say the internal environment and what it is, and the external environment and what it is. Okay, so I start here with the external environment that might impact your organization. So we're talking about Thorough Public Library where Sheena, the CPA, is working. So these are some of the things that might impact her that are external, that her library really can't control. Okay, they can't do anything about this. They might be able to lobby and beg the town, but if the town cuts their budget, there's nothing they can do about it. Right? Or if there's legislation that the Government of Ontario has, the Accessibility with Ontarians with Disabilities Act, if that gets implemented or they have to abide by that legislation, there's no choices here. The library has no control over it. Okay, so go through these slides so that you understand what are examples of external factors that may impact an organization. And they're similar whether it's a library or it's Google or it's General Motors of Canada or Durham College. These are the examples of the external factors. Okay. So pause the screen if you like here, if you think you know what external factors are, and see if you can spot the difference between external factors and internal factors. Now that you know what external are, anything else, it's probably an internal factor. You don't have to do the flashcards here. I do have them embedded in the slides a little further along as well. Okay, so once you know what the external factors are, there might be some internal things that impact how your organization works. And internal things can be divided into formal and informal. Formal things, your organization might have some control over them, but informal things that impact you, you don't maybe have any control over them. Okay, so these are some examples of internal factors that are formal. Okay, internal factors. So now, definitely, if you didn't stop before, pause the video here, click this link, and view the flashcards, and see if you can figure out which things are internal and which things are external. So when you get to Quizlet, you click on the card and it will flip, and then you use the arrows at the bottom of the screen to move forward. And then you can do this Quizlet. And in this one, what I've done is I've identified all things that are internal, okay, but I've said some of them are formal or informal. So this is like the super challenge if you can do this. Okay, so as you're going through these things that are internal and external things that happen at the library, be thinking about ones that might impact Sheena, the CPA, working in the makerspace in particular. And that's going to end our video 4.